Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news. Hey, Packers fans, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some recent moves that have the entire NFL talking, especially those of us who follow Green Bay closely. It's a story that's shaping up to be quite interesting, with shifts happening on the roster that could influence how the Packers approach the rest of the season. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, because what's happening right now is more than just roster changes. It's about strategy, potential, and the future of this team that so many of us love. Let's start by talking about Mecole Hardman, a name that's been in the spotlight for quite some time. Hardman, once a standout in Kansas City, known for his explosive speed and big play ability, was brought to Green Bay initially as a pre-draft signing. The Packers saw potential in him, especially as a returner and a versatile receiver, but things haven't gone exactly as planned. During the preseason, Hardman struggled to find his rhythm as a returner, and that's something that's crucial for a team like Green Bay, which has always valued special teams players who can change the game with one return. Despite his talent and experience, the Packers made the tough decision to release him from the practice squad this week. It's a move that surprised some fans, but in reality, it's a strategic one. With the addition of rookies like Matthew Golden and Savion Williams, who both bring fresh energy and potential, Green Bay seems to be looking for the right mix of youth and explosiveness at the wide receiver and returner positions. Now, this move doesn't mean the Packers are giving up on Hardman entirely. It's more about making room for new opportunities and finding the best fit for this season. Hardman, after all, was displaced on the depth chart by the rookies, and with the team's current roster construction, it's clear that the coaching staff is prioritizing development and trying to unlock the potential of younger players who could be key contributors down the line. Plus, Hardman's struggles in the preseason and the regular season so far have shown that perhaps the team is better served exploring other options at returner, especially with Golden's limited experience but undeniable big play ability. But that's not all. The Packers also brought in a new wide receiver to bolster their roster. Jacoby James, a player with an interesting background, signed to the practice squad. James has a solid college pedigree, having played 5 years at Eastern Washington before transferring to UMass for his final college season. His stats are pretty impressive for a guy who went undrafted, with 111 receptions for 664 yards and 10 touchdowns across his college career. Most of his production came in his last year at UMass, where he tallied 50 catches for 839 yards and 6 touchdowns, a clear sign of his ability to be a reliable target. What's really intriguing about James is his journey through the NFL so far. He was present at UMass Pro Day this spring, and the Packers weren't the only team to show interest. He had a pre-draft visit with the Tennessee Titans, then signed with the Detroit Lions after going undrafted. Since then, James has been on the move, working out with the New York Giants and Patriots, and now with Green Bay. It's a testament to his perseverance and the fact that teams see potential in him, especially in a system that values versatile and reliable wide receivers. The Packers didn't need to release Hardman to add James, thanks to the move involving offensive lineman Brant Banks, who was called up to the active roster. That's a smart maneuver, allowing the team to keep options open without sacrificing roster flexibility. Right now, Green Bay still has one spot open on their 53-man roster and one on the practice squad, which means they're actively looking to add depth, especially at skill positions. With just 3 weeks into the season, the team is still experimenting, trying to find the perfect combinations to maximize their offensive and special teams units. The addition of James, along with the ongoing evaluation of players like Matthew Golden, shows that the Packers are committed to finding those hidden gems that can step up when needed, especially in a division as competitive as the NFC North. It's worth noting that James has a solid football background, and his experience at the college level, combined with the interest shown by multiple NFL teams, indicates that he has the tools to be a valuable asset. His ability to contribute both on offense and special teams could be a real boost for Green Bay, especially as they look to improve their offensive consistency and special teams performance. The team's coaching staff seems to be taking a cautious yet opportunistic approach, giving young players a chance to prove themselves and fill in the gaps left by veterans or roster moves. Now, let's zoom out a bit and look at the bigger picture for the Packers. This isn't just about a couple of roster moves, it's about the overall strategy and direction of this team. Green Bay, coming off a season where they faced some ups and downs, is clearly in a phase of retooling and experimenting. The quarterback situation with Jordan Love has been promising, and the team's offense has shown flashes of potential, but consistency remains a work in progress. The defense, which has been solid at times, also needs to tighten up to handle the more explosive offenses in the league. Every move they make now, including these roster adjustments, is aimed at building a team that can compete at the highest level, especially in the NFC, which is packed with talent this year. The NFC North itself is shaping up to be a fierce battleground. The Detroit Lions have been impressive this season, showing that they're serious contenders, while Minnesota and Chicago are also looking to improve and challenge for supremacy. In this context, the Packers need to stay agile, make smart roster moves, and develop their young talent. The addition of players like Jacoby Keeney-James could be a crucial piece in this puzzle, especially when it comes to adding depth and explosiveness to their receiving core and special teams units. Looking ahead, it's clear that the Packers are not just playing for this season, but also setting foundations for the future. Every practice squad addition, every roster move, and every game is part of a bigger plan. They're evaluating talent, giving young players opportunities, and trying to find that perfect blend of experience and youth that can lead them to another Super Bowl appearance. With Jordan Love continuing to develop and the coaching staff working diligently to maximize this roster, the path to success is still very much alive. And speaking of developments, it's also important to mention the overall vibe around Green Bay. There's a sense of cautious optimism here. Fans are excited about the potential of this team, especially with how Jordan Love has been performing under center, showing growth and command. The defense has been resilient, and now, with these roster moves, they're trying to shore up any weaknesses and add some dynamic playmakers. Every little change, every new player stepping onto the field, adds a new layer of anticipation for what's to come. So fans, keep your eyes on the Packers. These roster moves might seem small on the surface, but they're part of a bigger story, one of a team striving to reach new heights, to reclaim their spot among the NFL's elite. The quest for another Super Bowl is still very much alive, and every decision they make now is a step toward that goal. Remember, this journey is ongoing, and the excitement only increases as we see how these young players and strategic moves shape the future of Green Bay. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. Thanks for being here, and as always, go Pack Go!